Howdy guys, I'm Afolo8, your favorite Wolf Girl enthusiast, and welcome to Fire Emblem E3 2023. Today I have the distinct honor of playing Fire Emblem Host of the Dark by the Ghost creator, and it just so happens here with me today is none other than the creator of this game. Feel free to introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm the Ghost creator, and I'm the creator of Host of the Dark.
Indeed, very nice. It's going to be a very fun time today. We're going to be playing Chapter 17, Cloygan's Tomorrow. I do believe we'll be skipping out on the story this time around, but we will be having a fun time with the gameplay.
Right.
And indeed, today with me, the Ghost creator will be guiding me through the various attributes that are to be shown today. We already have our units set up for the most part. We have our deployment ready, just a couple of promotions for you guys that we're going to get into at the very start of this game.
So there are 3 promotion options for every character, based on the class, of course. 2 Master Seal promotion options, and 1 alternate seal option, which gives them a class from another class line.
As you can see right here, we've got an alternate seal on Subaru. He's going to be our first promotion. If you guys remember from last year when I played this game, he was one of my favorites. These are how his stats are looking right now. And his alternate seal promotion should be very, very interesting for all of us. I love that
very
sound
fun
effect.
Promotion too.
Indeed. This guy right here is going to be tremendous, and I cannot wait to see him in action. Amazing, beautiful stat gains from that one.
Recently public animations too, as of the recording time.
Excellent. Yes, indeed. While we are going through our promotions, other than Luminen, I have Master Seals on everybody, so I'm going to go ahead and go through those. If you would like to, feel free to speak on the length of your game and different features that it includes. In terms of chapters, I believe you said that the game is completed, so how many chapters are there at the moment?
Right now it is completed. There are 25 main chapters with, I believe, 3 Gaiden chapters. And it is split up into 2 parts.
Very nice. 2 parts. So as of right now, which part are we on?
We are on part 2. The first part consists of 7 main chapters and 2 Gaidens, with the second part taking place after a 10-year time skip.
Oh wow, very nice. And as of right now, the game is in a completed state, so if you are watching and you haven't played it already, feel free to go to the Fire Emblem Universe link, hopefully linked below in the description.
Here are some interesting promotions.
Yes, indeed.
Oh yeah, that will be linked this time.
Yeah,
I'll make sure of that.
Last time it certainly wasn't, but that's just fine. Sometimes little hiccups will come into play. Let's see, I suppose I'll give him the Wing Piercer just because I saw that he gains lances upon promotion. That's really cool. Of course, his defense does go down.
Yeah, 0 defense. Man, tank of the year.
Oh, absolutely. Luckily, he does have access to that 1 tome. Actually, this is one I didn't ask your opinion on between Bishop and Sage. Which would you prefer?
So, Bishop gives Tamarin a bit of speed, but Sage also, I believe, gives another weapon type, which is Anima. But one thing that is to note is that Bishop does have effective damage against dragons, as you can see with the description there.
Very nice. I think that I will go Bishop then for this particular map. Should be very fun.
Yeah, this was to make up for the lack of monsters.
Gotcha. I believe you said that Tamarin is a relatively new addition, and as such, quite a cool character.
They came out just as of like I believe they were just added as of like the 1.1 update actually.
Alrighty, and then Mira, I had decided that she'll go for Sage. I believe that Mage Knight is going to be the choice for our Troubadour. Should be a very fun time with all of these units. She has a ton of res, I may add. She had capped res as a Mage, and now 25 as a Sage. Oh, is that capped already?
Wow. 2 res levels from her. She only needed 2 res levels from her join time to cap her res.
And then our other alternate seal, my favorite character, if you guys watched last year, Luminen. I was very much a big Luminen simp, and that will not change this year. You'll find out.
Luminen also gets a very good class from alternate seal.
+5 speed and staves and magic. Very big on that. Should be a lot of fun. I've already got the Thunder Tome. Gonna go ahead and grab that heal staff. And then finally, the Master Seal for Luna.
Just makes sense with her character.
Yeah. Plus, it's a very cool animation. I love the horns on the horse. Very nice. Is that based on Three Houses or what's the other one? Fates that has the more scary.
I believe it's based on Fates.
Makes sense to me.
I believe this is yeah.
Go ahead and throw her Thunder Tome. One last look through
Oh,
to
and
make
one
sure.
thing that was one thing that was addressed last year was Luna's portrait. So what the deal with her portrait is that she actually is just Selena from Sacred Stones.
Oh, really? That's her actual
It is
character?
yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it is established from her join chapter that yeah, she is from another continent, which is, you know, highly implied to be Magvel.
Very nice. So I see right here that I could use this potentially.
That dagger is in fact a Juna fruit, which reduces his level by 5.
Gotcha. That's really fascinating. I'm a big fan of that. So I have noticed a very big amount of personal weapons and different effects on weapons. So if you play this game for yourself, make sure to read through all of the weapons for yourself because it will highly impact your playthrough and most likely in the best possible way. Phytomar Thief looking like a ninja. Very big on that. That's a lot of fun.
Unfortunately, there aren't any Master Ninja animations, so there isn't any like real progression there. But you know, tricksters are fun.
Oh, absolutely. I'm a huge fan of tricksters, and I believe with that we should be able to hop straight into the map. So let's give this one a shot. You did say we're going to read the story inside the map, though, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. It doesn't have much to do with like the actual other start events, so it should be good.
Sounds good. Then we'll go ahead and look at that. Hey, you. What do you want, kid? Can't you see I'm trying to make a living here? This is a battlefield. You're not getting anything from here. No thanks to you. Your lot brought this battle here. Say, why don't I work for you for a bit? I'm good with picking locks and whatnot. As long as you have the means to be useful, feel free to follow us. Of course I can offer something. My blade is a special one, you see. You'll be glad you had me on board, just you wait. Nice. The brigands will ignore the player. Okay, that's a really good piece of information for me to have. They will continue to move towards the village no matter what. Be mindful of potential devil axes and don't count on them backfiring. Very nice. Yeah, there is a...
Yeah, so one thing that... Yeah, so one thing I did want to make sure is that the player is well informed about, like, what is going to happen.
Yeah. And so far, a fantastic job has been done on that. And it appears we get 3 new units up here in the center, presumably in a jail sort of scenario. Go ahead and look over them. Lorik, a lord opposing the Demon King, wants to create an alliance between lords with these stats. Very, very solid, by all means.
Very strange growth layout, but he is sort of a growth unit for one stat in particular.
Oh yeah, that high strength and honestly decent speed and skill. Very low defense res, but an amazing base to make up for that entirely. That is a very, very impressive unit to me. I very much look forward to freeing him and allowing myself to indulge in that stat line. Starts with swords and lance access.
He is a fun unit to use.
For sure. 7 move as well. I will note that a lot of characters do have higher move in this game than you would expect out of a typical Fire Emblem experience. For example, your lord here has 9 move, and various other units, as you'll be able to see, will have generally +1 to +2 movement on some of their classes. So next up is Maria, Subaru's older sister. Wow, a confident and intimidating soldier with a strong bloodlust. Well, instantly she is one of my favorites, if that's the case. Sword and lance paladin. With these stats, 16 skill strength and speed. Pretty good luck, defense, and res. Kind of reminiscent of Seth in her stat line, which I guess a little bit in the portrait too. With these growths.
Really solid mid-game character.
I'm a big fan. Very much so. And then finally, Eagle. One of Lorik's retainers wishes to fight against the Demon King. He's a general. He can use all of these types of weapons, including anima magic. That's very fascinating. And then, obviously, his base stats are really good.
Very lopsided general here.
For sure. He's got that big general vibe. And with that high strength growth and the high defense res growths, he'll pretty much stay right as you'd expect him to. Although the high res growth, or decently good res growth, is actually quite surprising alongside the 3 defense, or 3 res base.
Yeah.
On top of that, 24
Although he will
constitution.
get annihilated by every magic user.
That's more than fine with me. He does have enough HP to hopefully survive at least 1 round. And that 24 constitution, very, very nice. So, let me make sure animations are on. Let's see. Mark, I'll have to check him out as well.
Oh
we did
yeah,
just get
that
Mark.
his personal weapon.
Yes, indeed, the Gang Glory. You may recall from, presumably, Fates, if it's anything similar.
Yes.
Mark only inflicts
The
stone.
bomb sword.
Oh yeah.
Although, unlike the bomb sword, this is a good weapon.
Right, 100%. Inflicts stone, and it has 40 uses, so ideally you don't kill with this, you more, freeze units in place with it, and that's very fun. I'm a big fan of stone-inflicting weapons. It's one of the less explored features I find in Fire Emblem. It's very nice.
Yeah, I haven't really seen it before in many hacks, surprisingly.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and turn on his animations, and we'll go ahead and give that a shot. Make sure to turn on these guys as well. Luna, now that she's promoted. I do definitely want to see the stone effect in action. Let's see. He is in a bit of danger, however, I should be more than fine to keep him safe.
Yeah.
Let's see,
He is a bit on the frailer end, so you do want to be careful with him.
For sure. He is a rogue, so honestly that's probably a decent choice for him, because this seems like a relatively scary unit. So we'll go ahead and do it like this. Hey, nice. The evil eye animation. And now he's frozen.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Mortal Savants get very scary the further you go into the game.
Oh, 100%. We actually have one of our own now that we've promoted Luminen that way.
Yeah, Luminen here.
So I very much look forward to seeing... Ooh, that's very nice. I love that a lot. So we've got the Barrier Blade, the 1-2 range, and I hope that I can dance. Yes. Yes, indeed I can. So we'll get to see that for ourselves. Nice. Yeah, huge fan of this character. Huge fan of the animations. A very, very interesting character. Prior to recording, I should say, we did give some stat boosters around, so while this is on set growths mode, the characters may not reflect your playthrough necessarily, so be aware of that.
Yeah, although it is worth mentioning that they were very spread out and not just like concentrated into one unit.
Gotcha. Yeah, they were for sure. I didn't just give them all into Luminen, despite how much I may have wanted to. Let's see. This should be more than fine. As long as I could get a little bit of healing in, which I might be able to. I think I have a physic, so I'll just go over here, and that way I can, unfortunately, free up a lot more experience for other units as well. The final pyre, notably, is quite a strong tome, so the damage output is it's quite good.
Although that hit rate is less than I would expect from a final pyre tome, considering it's supposed to be the accurate version of another tome.
Gotcha. Let's see. I do kind of want to keep this door key. I could probably go without the silver sword, to be honest. I have a lot of other weapon users. Silver sword shouldn't be necessary. Notably also Starlight.
Dumpling.
I did indeed give her a speed wing, I want to think. Oh, it may just be his constitution. Yeah.
Yeah.
Quite lucky on that front.
It is kind of surprising to see either way, because she isn't exactly a fast unit.
Yeah, absolutely. That 11 speed, or yeah, I believe it was 11 speed. I suppose we'll see right here. 12 speed. 13 now, nice. Excellent level up. I love that. Alrighty, excellent. A little bit of healing. Oh yeah, we did promote her into a sage. For some reason, I was under the impression she was a necromancer just based off of her, you know, her map sprite. Let's see. Yeah, I'll definitely have to heal Luminen now. And you're not going to attack because, as mentioned, they will not be doing that. Oh yeah, okay, so Sagitta, she's very fun. With the flaming bolts, the 13 to 15 range, magic ballista. So with very precise...
And believe it or not, this used to be even more broken. Because the weight used to be extremely low.
And now it's very high, so she loses a fair bit of speed to it. But luckily some of the axe users are a little bit slowed down by their weapon types. Ooh, interesting. Very fascinating indeed. Wow, I actually can kill that general way up there. That may be worth it. With the Fimble Vetter, we could get that all the way down here. Honestly,
Yeah, you could transfer that. You
Might
could
go ahead and
transfer
do
that
that.
to Mirror or something.
Excellent. Oh yeah, and I love that animation. That's like FE4 fire, I believe.
Yeah, I
Very
believe
nice.
that's exactly what it is in the repository.
Excellent. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of her. We need to get that... Oh yeah, we should hold on to this. Let me ask, does the Lord have access to the convoy?
Yes, the Lord does have convoy access.
Excellent.
I made sure to hand that over to him.
That's good. Let's see. I wonder if I should keep this over here then. I probably won't need the... I can throw the steel bow back. That should be more than fine. A little bit of physic action. We should... I will make an attempt to visit some of the houses, but I can't I can't guarantee that I'll get all of them. Just do what we can and see what we get.
Although the reinforcements are quite light on this map, so if there is time at the end of this, it could very much be possible.
Awesome. Sunlight, effectively a purge tome. Very, very fun. I have that on him just in case, or on them just in case. And go ahead and try to kill this soldier. Oh, we're using, is that Echo's soldiers? Or is that
yes,
different?
I believe that is Echo's.
Excellent. I really love the animation choices so far. I very much look forward to now using Subaru because that's been the animation that...
Yeah.
Well, we discussed it briefly off camera, but now we get to see it. Ooh.
Absolutely wonderful animation.
Oh, tremendously beautiful. So happy that we
got the
we have
bandit
access.
screech and everything.
Oh yeah. Wonderful. Subaru is a monstrosity, and I'm 100% here for it. Let's see. We did mention also potentially getting a sword kill for Valerie.
Oh, sword kill!
And I just want to see. That's really cool. Uses that modified Fey animation with a sword. Potentially the Binding Blade if... wow, very nice. A perfect level up.
Yeah.
Excellent. Wow.
The swords are more meant for her to use after her Dragonstone breaks and when she's at more so like near her caps.
I got a 50-50 perfect level up there, and I'm very pleased about that. It's very fun. Max the Sniper. He was one of my favorites from last year as well. If there's one thing about this game that I could assuredly praise, it's the cast of characters. They're by far some of the most interesting in terms of both the characters, like how they're designed as classes, and also their sprite work is tremendously good, so it's one thing that I love quite a bit about it.
I really like all of the portrait work that I've used for this. There's a lot of portraits in the repository that, like, I just immediately caught my eye on, and I was like, "Oh, that's amazing!"
Oh yeah, 100%.
This community is just fantastic with sprite work.
No doubt about that. We just got a skeleton spirit. Excellent. I'm very pleased about that as well. Using the presumably the gargoyle animations. You did mention that you're not using monsters, so gargoyle is a instead of an enemy class, presumably playable through the summoning mechanic.
Yeah.
So place them down there.
Even though this is in the same world as Magvel, there won't be any monsters in this game.
Nice, gotcha. Let's see. This enemy right here, the Sage. I should be okay with Luna. Yes, I definitely will be. Very much big on the res. In terms of avoid, though, I don't know.
Actually be a bit dangerous.
Possibly. I think I'll rescue and then drop like this, and then still stand in range of stuff. And hopefully that'll be just fine. Because the brigands I don't have to worry about.
Yeah, you might want to move Lorik and the crew out of the way of any sort of range attacks, if there are any around them.
Gotcha. Let's see about that. I do wonder if they are in range. Yeah, okay, I'm very much glad that you mentioned that. Excellent.
Yeah. If you didn't kill that mage, I very much would have been even more cautious about that.
Yeah, absolutely. And then with the men's staff, we should get that healing in. I could have used the physic, but I forgot to. And then we have the Thorn equipped. So with her 9 defense, boosted by some dragon shields, and the Thorn Tome, which gives plus 10 defense, she's very capable. Should be more than fine at the very least. Nice. Good dodge.
Oh, nice dodge.
Very interesting.
Nice dodge on their part.
Oh, okay. Very, very weird RNG there, but that's fine. That's very funny. Notably, also, there is an arena down here at the bottom. I probably won't get to play with it too much, but it is very nice to have one.
Yeah, also considering that this arena does use the Super Arena patch, which after so many combats, the enemy stats just jump up a lot.
Gotcha. That is very fascinating. You don't see that used very often, but I'm a big fan of it myself. Alrighty. Very nice. Looking like an Elliewood over here with the palette. I like that a lot.
That is a comment I've gotten before. It's a strange coincidence.
Alrighty. So, second turn is now upon us. We have a very big amount of enemies to face down. These brigands right here are very vehemently chasing down the house up here. I'm gonna have to get to that as soon as I possibly can. Luckily, this one shouldn't be too much of an issue.
Yeah, they're the kind of...
Ooh, nice.
They're the kind of side objectives you really need to rush down quickly, or...
wow.
Or, apply flaming boats.
Oh, absolutely. That is a beautiful set of animations. I recognize the Fire Breath user as being from Olympian Nights, but I don't recognize this one right here. Is that a new animation?
Yeah,
Oh.
I don't believe it's necessarily new, but it is certainly, like, an animation you don't see too often.
For sure. I have very, very mixed feelings about getting a perfect level up followed by a blank level up on her.
Yeah.
Because I know how Fire Emblem is too, where it re-rolls like 3 times, right? So that was a very unlucky level.
Yeah, strange how, like, the fixed mode works out.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that does make a lot more sense.
It wasn't even luck.
Yeah. That is wonderful. See, if that had been pure luck.
I did experience quite a few blank level ups.
Gotcha. Yeah. Now, fixed growths can be very fun to play on, regardless of how you decide to play your experience. Is that an option select that you get to go through between fixed and normal growth?
I don't believe so, but I don't believe so right now. But I will be adding that soon.
Gotcha. Very nice indeed. This is a beautiful animation. That's nice. I love that a lot. Very good crit there. Alrighty, and then we'll try to get through this unit. I know that they have a Zanbato, so it's a little bit scary. However, I do survive, and I probably could physic to heal. This is a C's objective, so presumably this throne up here. And as such, the Lord may want to go up that way rather than focus the energy in this direction. I suppose one thing that I could do is I could trade over to, I guess Silverax is fine. And then I could rescue, take, drop, and then go up here like this. Presumably not in range of this unit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, so go to right here to be safe. Slightly less safe, but I guess that's okay. Very high res. Aspect of Truth. +5 luck res. I like that a lot. Let's see. Which one of these... Yeah.
I don't think this was specified in his description, but Max and Sajida are Eagle's daughter and son.
Oh, okay. That's really cool. I see the resemblance with
yeah,
the hair,
that's their relation.
With Max. So that's really cool. I believe you said that there's a special item given, at least from Lorik. So I'll try to grab that one. And I did just promote, or rather Hamurn, her Flaming Bolts. So I'm going to probably defeat this general up here as well, in doing that. Although I should be, yeah, I'm relatively fine otherwise with my Dancer, my various bow access and whatnot. Probably a good idea to get the Killer Lance out of the way at the least. So that'll work out just fine. She also has the Wing Clipper, so I could have used, or the Wing Cleaver. I could have used that instead of a bow, but that's fine. Alrighty, and then the Flaming Bolts from right here should work. Excellent. Yeah, I love this a lot. I really am a fan of... Oh yeah, absolutely. Love using the Flaming Bolts. Yeah, last year it was very, very powerful as well. It's still very good against generals now because of how slow they are, but very much so last year as well. And then Luminen, probably with the Devil Axe. Let's see. Oh, we actually get this one if we defeat this unit. I think that'll work, although Mira killing the Brigand would probably be ideal for now. Yo, I'm a big fan of that one, as the Wolf Girl enthusiast. Love that. Let's see,
yeah,
it's
I
not
had
quite...
to make sure that the...
Yeah, I was just gonna say, it's not...
I had to make sure the Devil Axe was talked about.
Oh, for sure. Ooh,
in
actually
the description.
Ooh, that was a lot of damage. Ooh, big hurty. Let's see, so is it still Devil Effect? Oh yeah, it is, okay. Awesome. Yeah, I'm a big Devil Axe enjoyer myself. Let's see, I'll go ahead and let him do this.
Devil Axes are very fun.
Oh yeah, major.
Yeah, this is a very tough situation. You might have to take a death on this.
Yeah, very well might, and that's possibly fine. Let's see, in terms of getting doubled, nobody gets doubled, but the Killer Axe, the Devil Axe. Devil Axe with high hit rate. Let's see. I do very much like that the Devil Axe has a high hit rate. That's one thing that I wish it had more of in most Fire Emblem games. I like the FE11 version of it the most.
Yeah, it's very much based off of DS Devil Axe.
We have decided upon a great deal of deliberation that we're most likely going to have to take a death here due to my own due to my own inability to play very well. But that's more than fine. We could get very lucky.
No. This is a very tough situation here.
I played myself again by accidentally placing her out of range. Well, regardless of the circumstances...
It's very easy to overextend.
Yeah, absolutely. Regardless of the circumstances, we may very well be able to escape this through some luck. That's what we're going to require, is some luck. But you never know. Luckily, Luminen is on a forest. I know that the Devil Axe has really high hit rate, but there's a chance that we might be okay. You can never discount anything in Fire Emblem.
Yeah.
Let's see. And
it's Fire Emblem.
It's
you can dodge it.
Exactly. Just merely dodge and you'll be perfectly okay. My biggest hope is that for the most part they're going to focus Sagita just because she can't retaliate. Possibly the same with Starlight. I am very much under the impression that Luminen will be attacked just because of the potential of death. By 2 units, notably. There's a very small chance of survival here.
And the spear is very strong.
Very small chance of survival here, but I'm going to place down Fisk him right here, or fight him right here, and then hopefully we'll be relatively okay. I could also potentially place these units such that maybe...
You could use them as fodder.
Maybe the knight will want to attack one of them. We'll see what happens. Okay.
Maybe they'll just want to tank off of Eagle.
Interesting. Starlight may be the one who does not do very well here. And I'm slightly more okay with that, although it is very sad. Starlight is one of my favorites. Ooh, very nice. Wow. The 257s, that makes sense. Okay, alright. We could lose 2.
Okay, if she misses... Oh,
there goes Starlight. Just had to be me. What a rotten way to go. Yeah, very unfortunate. That's on me entirely. It is. That's on me entirely. Ooh, we could lose 3 units. Highly unfortunate if so. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
It's completely okay. Ooh.
It's fine.
It's fine. Such is the fate for a mercenary. Stay safe, Sal. Fight him. It's okay. It's Fire Emblem for you. That's part of it. Don't worry. We'll make it. We'll make it.
Yeah,
Luminen, please.
There are 3 units in reserve.
There are 3 units in reserve. Yeah. Is this it for me? All things considered, there could be worse ways to go. Went down fighting, that's all I can say. Yeah, rest in peace. That's on me entirely. I could have saved at least one of those units if I'd played a little bit better. But I did not, unfortunately. Oh well, you win some, you lose some. We've still got a whole cast of characters behind us in the roster. Okay, this should be okay. I know it's 1 RN
yeah, this could be very unfortunate.
It would be, for sure, but wow. Okay, it's 1 RN. It's 1 RN, but that's fine, I guess. I got highly unfortunate there. But that's fine. We have even more units in reserve if it comes down to it.
Yeah, of course.
That is one thing that it, ooh, Philly Shield, interesting. That would be something to steal if I had, access to that right away. But that is one thing about this game. You have a lot of units to work with, so even if you're, not very capable, as I am not, you're able to make do, at the very least.
Yeah, and it is Fate's EXP, so lower level units will get a lot more EXP if you deploy them.
That is very good. Now let's see, a Zanbato right here. So I'm gonna have to be quite careful now, since I did just lose pretty much some of my best damage. Let's see, the Thorn.
Yeah, you might want to just wall it off with Thorn.
Yeah. Fight him
But
versus
you
a bunch of
but you
axe.
really want to get rid of the Devil Axe guy.
Yeah, that's my biggest concern right now. I could potentially kill the Devil Axe from 3 range, then trade over to the Thorn. That might be the play. I think I'll do that. Unfortunately, I am going to have to leave a very squishy, somewhat sword unit on the front lines, but luckily they are mostly comprised of axe units right here. And plus I can dance. So
Man,
I don't have a
Devil
need to
Axe, that'll be useful.
with all these axe units over here.
Yeah.
Oh, well. So my dancer has
Man,
super...
Starlight can make great use of that.
Oh, 100%. Maybe we could give it to Nier. And Nier can hold on to it as a memento of some sort. So Nier the Dancer does have Super Kanto, notably. However, if you do move your full range, obviously you don't get Kanto.
Yeah.
So I may have to... We do have a stat... Oh, that's Tamarin, okay. So ideally I do trade over to Thorn here. And then it's very likely at that point that Fightem is not okay. But, you know, sometimes you have to make sacrifices upon your sacrifices.
Yeah, Mark has lockpicking. It'll be fine.
Yeah, there we go. That's the way to look at it right there. Utilitarian Fire Emblem. That's what we like to play here. your people's...
Fightem may get a third promotion in Chapter 20, but we're not on Chapter 20.
We are a fair bit out from that. But, you know, never know what happens with chaos like this. Luckily, we do get 3 new units, as you mentioned, so as soon as we open this door, honestly, it may be worth it to go ahead, dance, open the door, and then get them out here. I don't have...
Yeah, that might be a good idea.
I don't have the door key.
Eagle could take Mira's tome and then attack with it.
Right.
Oh, he doesn't reach.
Yeah,
next turn.
Next turn, for
Next
sure.
turn.
Oh, very nice. Very good movement. Is he not... Oh, that's... Yeah, okay. Yeah, that'll work out just fine. Swords, notably, so I can make use of that right away. And then additionally, Maria. Let's see, she has access to swords and lances as well. Excellent. Yeah, okay, so this is a very, very good development. I'm very much okay with this. Iron Sword, and then trade over.
Lurk would have been able to use the Manikati, but, character with the Manikati isn't exactly available right now.
Yeah, sometimes that'll happen. So I'm going to go ahead and trade her over to Thorn, and then I'm going to rescue Dancer and go over here. And it's going to cost me my Dancer next turn, but it will save my Dancer's life, so I feel like that's a worthwhile trade. Despite the unfortunate circumstances.
Can't exactly kill that sleeper right now, but it's fine. Actually, you might be able
possibly. To. Very nice. Adam has it perfectly with the flame. Is that another crit? Or is that...
Ooh, crit 2.
Yeah, okay. I've only seen crits out of Adam so far. Tentatively my best unit, that's for sure. Oh well, that's part of the fun at least. If you do play this for yourself, actually, is this Iron Man intended in your design?
So it's not exactly intended, but it is built around the possibility of Iron Man.
Gotcha. And that is a very fun playstyle, at least personally. Because, you know, I very much enjoy being able to make these mistakes and not have to face the consequences for the entire rest of my playthrough, you know?
Yeah, it's part of the fun of Fire Emblem. You make mistakes and deal with it.
Absolutely. Some people make a lot of mistakes, but that's fine.
And they're the funnier people.
True. I will take that. Yo, another perfect level up. If there's one thing to be had, it's a lot of fun, and that has very much been proven in this playthrough so far. Let's see. I would love a crit here. If not, then I can manage 2 range, and if I do, then I'm able to kill 2 units this turn. So,
there's also that village there that could have an item that you could use.
Ooh, nice.
Although it might not be useful in this circumstance.
Gotcha. I'll probably just wall off, at least for now, just to ensure a little bit of safety. Maybe not so much wall off as just prevent this unit from injuring me further. Due to the Lord having convoy access, I'm inclined to get a vulnerary or possibly a pure water, if I had one. I'll just do that. Morning light.
Pure waters aren't exactly the most available.
Gotcha. We do have a barrier staff, notably, so if I had made better use of it, would have had one right here. And still can access convoys, so I'm going to go ahead and grab my weapon back that I just had. Maybe the rune... Maybe this is the play. I'll equip rune... See,
I thought you were about to leave equipped.
that might work, but I'm going to rune sword to give myself weapon triangle advantage and heal myself from the mage. It would be really funny.
Yeah, that might work better.
It might potentially work better, but I think rune sword strats are very fun, so that's what I'm gonna go for. There we go. Here's hoping, you know. You win some, you lose some, and whenever you win, that's the big fun. Let's see. Ganglari might be worthwhile. Let's see. You don't have 2 range, so I can attack this unit freely, although the crit potential is there.
Yeah, if he crits, Mark might be
quite a bit in danger.
Mark might go to the great bench in the sky.
Very well might, and that could be fun in its own right. It does appear that unweighed down, Mark does double this unit. However, the crit rate... Well, the crit rate...
Get...
Oh, do you think he would get 1 shot? 27... He'll survive. If I double
Although
crit...
Mortal Servants don't get the crit rate bonus.
Oh, gotcha. Well, that's more than fine. It appears that only attacked the 1 time. Is that by design?
I think that's just an effective stone activating.
Oh, gotcha. Either way, I'm more than fine with that, because it saves you the uses. You know, you have 40 uses of stone that way, essentially. Nice. Good dodge. And as we mentioned before, the Thorn gives... Ooh, nice. Got that crit. The Thorn gives plus 10 defense, so she is relatively safe here.
Relatively.
Never guaranteed, but somewhat, at least, you know. More safe than most units would be. She's probably still not going to be exactly fine, but...
yeah. If you crit there, she might have been in trouble.
Yeah, she still might be. Spear... Ooh, I didn't recognize it. That could get that far. Okay. Spear might deal enough damage to get the big bench in the sky to visit us once again. Yeah. So we'll see about that. She doesn't have 2 range with the Thorin Tome, so we'll see what happens. That's more than fine, presumably. Interesting. And also the hunting dagger functions...
You're really helping out here.
Yeah, absolutely. The ooh, nice. We survive on 1 HP.
Is just doing so much. Ooh, nice.
Excellent, excellent. So Fidum, his hunting dagger actually functions as a Junifruit, notably. So if you want to make use of that in your playthrough, you most assuredly can. Got the lucky hit. Maybe another one? Okay, that's more than fine. Prevents the ranger from attacking, or the bow knight. Ooh, the bow knight could still attack her. Yeah, I guess it's a good thing that she dodged then.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, she was very much not.
Luminen could have used those lucky dodges.
Yeah, certainly indeed. Oh boy. Okay, we're certainly in a predicament now.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's a bit of a visual glitch there.
One of the situations of all time, but assuredly we can manage. Almost no doubt about it. That's part of the fun.
Yeah.
Let's see.
The seize point is right there. It's fine.
Yeah, I could seize at any point. Honestly, probably could. I'm not that far away from it at the very least. Let's see. I would
The
very
main
much...
the main reason you would want to stick around was for the villages and the shops.
Gotcha.
Although if
Right.
we are speaking purely utilitarianly, then I guess we wouldn't need the villages.
That's true. I think I will skip out on the shops for now, although we could give them a look while we're nearby.
Yeah.
That is a very nice merchant animation. You don't see those custom very often. I like that a lot. But here's what
not many people think to actually replace those.
Yeah, and that looks very nice. And right here's what you can buy in the shop and whatnot. As you can see, I don't have much gold, and otherwise I'm not inclined to use my action at this moment, so that's more than fine. Swordswoman with the Lance Reaver. Boy, if only I had an axe unit. Wouldn't that be great? Let's see. I might be able to manage in some way if I had another staff user nearby. I do have two of
Eagle
them.
could grab a Thunder Tome quick to finish off that merc.
That is true. I could use Fightem to trade that over.
Yeah,
Oh,
because it is
merc as
Thracia
well.
trading.
Right. Oh yeah, so the mercenary. What I could potentially do... it's a bit of a risk.
Although... A really funny strat I like to do is to give Eagle the Thorn Tome.
Oh, yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
But I don't think he has the rank for that right now.
Right, that makes sense.
He actually does.
Oh, nice. Yeah, C rank, excellent. Alright.
Although it's not too useful right now, because one range tome.
It's certainly a scenario at the moment. I can double trade in order to get the restore staff over to Timurin. I think I might have to do that. Or what I could do instead is trade it over like this and then drop. And that way I don't have to expend 2 turns.
Oh yeah, that's
excellent.
Very smart.
Yeah, gameplay.
Way to make up for that other situation.
Oh yeah. Like I said, you win some, you lose some, and just for every low brain moment that I have, there's a high brain moment just waiting in the midst. And sometimes, you know, it works out.
Yeah, sometimes you can just one-shot some swordswoman, and other times you get one shot.
Exactly. Also, notably, the short bow has 50% crit rate, so that's a very fun weapon to use.
The short bow is actually useful.
Indeed, 100%. We'll be using
I know, it's illegal.
Honestly, that's what it feels like. Have your fun with the short bow. Nobody will have any questions or comments or concerns about that. That's for sure. Not in this community. Let's see. Longbow.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, there's certainly no nuanced takes when it comes to short bow. I think this might be acceptable because then I can kill with Sal. And then move, because all of these for the most part are magic damage anyway. And I think that this unit's not quite in range, this one's not quite in range either, so that'll work out. And then I can come back and get the village next turn. And you never know, I may crit.
I think the majority of reinforcements are done here, so I think he will be good.
That's good. Very nice indeed. Hey, I got that crit.
Ooh,
excellent. Crit. I love Valerie. I almost didn't bring Valerie, fun fact, but she has been a tremendous help this map. Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
And another blank one.
Back to back, perfect blank. I'm a big fan. Throw back that Master Seal just for now. And then I will go ahead and grab the village, I think, and then Kanto up a little bit. So, or I could wait and get that with Max next turn. That might be a little bit better, because then I could safely kill this unit with the Rune Sword. The Rune Sword's quite good right now.
It's a really good weapon.
I'm a big fan. You don't typically get to use...
Unlike in actual games.
Exactly, yeah, that's what I was just about to get to. You don't typically get to use it, because you get it late when it's not useful a lot of the time. Oh, yeah, Super Kanto.
Yeah, or in the Tower of Valmy, where it's still useless.
Exactly, because none of the units require it at all. Let's see. Final Pyre probably works... Let's see.
Isn't having your strength such a good effect to have on a weapon?
Right? Don't you love it? Is that another? No, that's not a crit. Okay. That's more than fine.
Nah.
it's such like a dynamic animation that it feels like every animation's a crit. It's really cool. And I should be able to manage that village up top without too much issue now that I'm relatively safe. Let's see, this unit is on a forest. Let's see.
Ooh, pretty shaky there.
Yeah, I guess I could use Eagle to generally sort of, well, not to make a pun there, but to generally wall off over here. And,
might be a good idea, yeah.
Then potentially use Lorik
I think
with
Eagle
his high
might have
defense.
enough rank for a Final Fire there, too.
That could
I
be
think
good.
Final Fire is C rank.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So we'll do that. Then attack at least one unit. This one might as well get the kill if we're not going to otherwise. So we'll do that, and
Reduce
then...
damage as much as possible. Ooh, that's a lot of EXP.
Oh yeah, that feels great. Let's see, and then probably Lorik would be a good choice for over here with his high defense. Swift Edge.
Oh, that guy's a Swift Edge.
Very nice. Swordsman / woman only, +3 speed. Very cool. Like I said, you're gonna have to check out a lot
Man,
of
you know who would've...
yeah.
Man, you know who would've loved that weapon?
Gee, if only we had a unit capable of using that. Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah.
Oh well.
Too bad we didn't deploy one.
Yeah, we just don't have one. Maybe in our barracks. That's all. It's just waiting for a proper user in the barracks. And then I'll attempt this, and then if I miss, ooh, nice. Is that the Titania animation? I'm a big fan of that one.
Yeah, Titania animation. It's a pain to palette for, but it's just such a cool animation.
It is very difficult to make a palette for, but it is absolutely wonderful. And then a little bit of healing to cap it off. Quite excellent indeed. Hopefully a good level up, not quite. HP only, that's more than okay. At least for this map. There are a couple of units who could have used more. Ooh, more HP, that is. Hey, nice. Using that F from Great Lord animation by Neuramon, I believe. Big fan of that one, I love it.
I believe so.
Very good. I'm very, very grateful for Eagle's help right now, despite him getting doubled. It's very nice to have a unit who is tentatively going to survive. I mean, things can still go wrong, but
yeah,
things definitely can still go
rely
wrong.
on somewhat.
For sure.
Although that Silver Axe is not... Yeah.
Yeah, it's a big ouch on my bones and generally my skin, but we should be able to make do because Lance Reaver with the spear was the strat intended there. So here's hoping. And then, you know, Adam will be more than fine. He will reduce them to atoms, if nothing else. Like I said, with the crit. Big fan of Adam.
Luckily, he is a res tank.
Yeah, absolutely. He's not a defense tank, but assuredly a res tank.
Certainly not a defense tank.
Oh yeah. He did have capped, what was it? Capped magic whenever I first saw him. Very nice, got that dodge.
He casts magic very early on Promoted.
Ooh. Well, like I said. Oh, I guess that's it for me, hee hee. Well, I lived a good life, that's all I could ask for. Well, that's on me entirely. Oh well.
As we said, he's not good at tank.
Yeah, don't put your 0 defense unit in range of defense tanking. That's fine. We have a lot of units in the barracks, I promise. I promise. There's a big cast in this game. You'll have fun one way or another. You'll build memories through Iron Manning.
Yeah.
That's how I look at it, you know. You'll build new favorites, units that you would have never expected to use.
You'll get one new unit next chapter, even though that everyone viewing won't be seeing that.
Yep, you'll have to play the game for yourself, most likely linked in the description below. That way you can experience it in full.
Most certainly.
And to Murren, I might use the sunlight this turn. It seems like it might be a good point in time for that.
Yeah, it might be a good idea to clear out these guys.
Yeah. As tempted as I am, I guess I could do this really quickly and just get some damage out, or straight up get the kill out, that'd be very helpful. Stone of Thunder with the bolting animation. Nice. Yeah, I'm a big fan of playable Manakets in the relatively early game. I know this is like chapter 17 and stuff, and I don't know when her join time is, but still, good period of time.
She joined like two chapters back, so she is relatively like early mid-game joiner.
Gotcha. How dare those demons come up here and set up their camp? Sure, they didn't hurt any of us yet. He's lying. He's not telling the truth. But just you wait. Here, if it'll help you chase those darn demons out, feel free to take it. Alrighty. Rescue staff. Well, I could have used that.
Yeah, it might have been useful to rescue some people, but...
Absolutely.
No one needs rescuing now, I'm sure.
Yeah, can't really rescue people from the bench in the sky. That's highly unfortunate. Let's see. I could just get this kill. I was considering using the Gonglari, who gets super dead right there. I might be able to wipe out all of these units with some certified good gameplay, if you could imagine. I could use the one, probably kill the Silver Axe and then dance.
Yeah.
Really
very lucky that Moral Savant didn't have any magic, or Eagle would be reduced to atoms, should we say.
Absolutely. Would be flying in the sky amongst his other friends. That is for sure. Okay. I should be able to manage this then. So, next up, try to get a kill with Luna. Probably... Okay, that's the only enemy she can attack, so might as well give it a shot. If it really comes right down to it, I can always seize. That's my consolation prize. If I have to.
Although I suppose you don't need to worry about deaths right now, but...
That is true. That is very much true.
Know.
I can become the utilitarian Fire Emblem player that we all are in our hearts. Lives are expendable.
You can evoke your inner Excel bomb and kill everyone.
Exactly. Maria's quite capable right here. I wonder... Let's see. 7 moves. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Potentially stone... and not have to worry about that unit anymore. I think that's probably my best bet at the moment. So we'll do that, because she's not going to want to fight a Zanmato person in a forest.
Yeah.
She probably won't do particularly well against that. Probably won't die, but won't be happy about it.
She might live.
Potentially.
She's decently tanky.
And then just freeze this unit in place, hopefully. Okay, good.
Okay, good.
Excellent.
They didn't dodge another 60.
Yeah, I'm very thankful. And then we have 3 units that need to die, and potentially 3 units that can get kills. Not quite. Well, it may be doable.
Yeah, Eagle might be.
With the sunlight, we could probably kill at least the Wyvern. Might as well.
The Wyvern might be the best bet there.
Yeah. So that'll work.
Silverlance is very scary.
Yeah, absolutely. And then, hopefully, I can heal like this. Whoosh. And then, beyond that, I believe he'll be okay against the spear user.
Another spear guy.
Yeah, quite scary.
Yeah, Eagle would be fine.
I think Mira might also be okay if I want to stand on the forest again. It would be a little bit of a risk to do that, for sure. She actually gets doubled by Swift Edge.
What we learned from earlier is that you don't rely on low % hit rates not hitting.
Yeah, that is completely true. Luckily, we should be okay to do this, and then relatively, potentially be fine. Nice, got that crit. Okay, weapon level increase, nice. Now we can use A rank, awesome. And then the combination of 2 units...
Use some simple vector.
Let's see. Can she use what? Fimble Vetter?
She can use Fimble Vector.
Nice.
Although we don't have one, no.
Yeah, that's true. We did have one.
Yeah.
It's a shame that, there isn't a droppable one in this map, not from a general up in the sky or anything.
Yeah. Not at
Oh
all.
well.
Not at all.
No, don't worry about it. It's fine. Eagle level up. Excellent. He's gonna soar through the
Yay.
stats. He got that res. That's good.
Res.
And then we
Now he
kind
can
of.
survive 0.5 attacks.
Oh yeah. Hopefully this hits anyway. And then, okay, we're relatively safe now. Our other 2 units should be able to make it pretty much no problem.
Yeah, they should be fine.
Swift edge that he cannot
Unless a
use.
sphere has crit rate all of a sudden.
Right. Hopefully not. And then I'll just sort of camp out up here with you. And then I'll try to grab that chest, and I'll try to grab the village, and then we'll escape with our lives, so to say.
Most of our lives.
Many of them, at least. The majority of our lives,
Yeah.
at the least. That's one
Yeah,
thing I can say for
majority.
sure. You know, not more than 50% of my units died this map. If there's one takeaway, it's that. Okay, so Fightum can be danced. Go ahead and grab the treasure chest. See if it was worth the lives of our comrades. The blue gem, I'd say about 5,000 gold is worthwhile. Yeah. And then I'll just go ahead and move her as close as I can without being in range, and we'll go ahead and end turn. And then finally, the village. Did you see those 2 knights? The one in blue and the one in gray. They came by here earlier and made sure we were all okay. The blue one even gave me some candies. Do you want some? Energy drop. Those are some amazing candies. Yo, just giving out that girl's gonna be the strongest NPC in all of history. She's just over there, 4 or 5 rare candy or energy drops down, you know, 10 strength as an NPC. I had a wonderful time with this despite, you know, my misfortune.
Yeah. Misfortune creates it has fun outcomes. Let's just say that.
It creates memories. That's the way that I like to put it. Despite my glorious Luminen resting in peace in the sky, we will
pretty much immediately too.
Yeah, it wasn't very long after promotion or anything, but that's fine. You know, maybe one of these days I'll save my glorious Luminen. But either way, that was a tremendously fun map. If you guys enjoyed, do make sure to hit like, subscribe to Fire Emblem Universe, and make sure to play this game for yourself. As we've said many times, surely linked in the description below.
Yeah, most certainly.
Indeed. Is there anything else you'd like to add before we call it?
I don't believe so. Other than check out Host of the Dark. Link definitely will be in the description.
Definitely.
25 chapters, bunch of characters, some personal weapons. Just, I would appreciate feedback too. But
yeah, that's a big one. Make
have
sure
fun
to give
first
your
and
feedback.
foremost.
Feedback both in the comments below and on the Fire Emblem Universe page, and wherever else you may desire. And I believe that's all there is to it. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been Fire Emblem E3, and until next time, we'll see you guys later.